Hello aviators and aviation enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into one of the most exciting and critical topics in the industry: Sustainable Aviation Fuel, or SAF. We all love flying, but we're also aware of its environmental impact. So, could SAF be the silver bullet we've been waiting for to make air travel cleaner and greener? Let's find out. First things first, what exactly is sustainable aviation fuel? Think of it as a next-generation alternative to the traditional jet fuel we've used for decades. But unlike standard kerosene, which is derived from fossil fuels, SAF is produced from a whole range of renewable sources. We're talking about things like used cooking oils, agricultural waste, specific types of algae, and even carbon dioxide captured directly from the atmosphere. The science behind it is incredible, and the result is a fuel that can slash life cycle carbon emissions by up to 80% compared to its conventional counterpart. It's a game changer because it works with the planes we already have. So, why is this so important right now? Well, the aviation industry accounts for about 2.5% of global CO emissions, and as more people around the world take to the skies, that number is projected to grow. The industry is facing a massive challenge: how to meet this rising demand for travel while simultaneously reducing its environmental footprint. That's where SAF comes in. It's one of the most promising and practical solutions on the table to help airlines achieve their ambitious net zero goals without needing to ground their entire fleets and wait for brand new futuristic aircraft designs. And this isn't just a far-off concept, it's happening right now. Major airlines are already leading the charge. Carriers like United, Lufthansa, and Singapore Airlines have already operated commercial flights using a blend of SAF and traditional jet fuel. It's not just an experiment anymore, it's a reality. On the manufacturing side, giants like Airbus and Boeing are pushing the envelope even further. They're actively testing aircraft to certify them to fly on 100% SAF in the near future. Imagine hopping on a long-haul flight powered entirely by sustainable fuel. That day is getting closer. The benefits are pretty compelling. The most obvious one is a massive reduction in our carbon footprint. But it doesn't stop there. SAF also reduces particulate matter, which contributes to air pollution. And perhaps one of the biggest selling points is that it's a drop-in fuel. This means it's fully compatible with existing aircraft and the current airport fueling infrastructure. Airlines don't need to buy new planes or build new fueling systems to start using it. This allows us to make an immediate impact today, without waiting years for radical new technologies to mature. Of course, it's not all smooth skies ahead. There are significant challenges to overcome. Right now, the production of SAF is still very limited, and its cost is considerably higher than conventional jet fuel. Scaling up production to meet global demand will require massive investment in new refineries and robust supply chains. This is a hurdle that can't be cleared by the airlines alone. It will take a coordinated effort between governments, industry leaders, and investors to create policies and incentives that make SAF not just environmentally friendly, but economically viable and widely available. So, what's the long-term vision? The International Air Transport Association, or IATA, has set a bold target for the aviation industry to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2050. SAF is seen as the cornerstone of this strategy, expected to account for the largest share of emissions reductions. It will work alongside other emerging technologies like electric and hydrogen-powered aircraft, which are still further down the development pipeline. SAF is the bridge that gets us from where we are today to that fully sustainable future. For airlines, SAF represents a pathway to long-term viability in a world increasingly focused on sustainability. For passengers like you and me, it means the opportunity to travel the world with a much smaller carbon footprint. And for pilots, it's about embracing innovation that pushes our industry forward, while maintaining the highest standards of safety and performance we always demand. Sustainable aviation fuel is no longer a distant dream. It's powering flights today and shaping the future of aviation. The big question now is, how fast can we scale it up to make a global impact? If you're as excited about the future of aviation as I am, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the skies of tomorrow. And I have a question for you. Would you be willing to pay a little extra for your ticket if it meant your flight was powered by greener fuel? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and fly safe.